Oh my gosh. I'm like, my makeup's a little intense. I'm like, this is sad. I'm like, this is how I used to get all the attention, just being like this. Be one of those girls that I like would make fun of. I like layered it with like all these different, I'm playing around. Okay, I'm not really into lipstick. Like I like more of a natural lipstick, but it was the red, and then I used like the red liner, and then I don't know, I've been playing around with stuff. So I like showing people how to do makeup, like other women that are like, just because some of it's easy, but we just don't know because nobody ever like showed us. I feel like a lot of women want to hold on to all their like little secrets too, and like not help other women. I don't look, I'm not digging my little thing right here. And it's just not necessary. So yeah, I don't have any filter, like zero. So you're used to seeing people like this. It makes a big difference. You have like pimples and like, I try to be authentic and not be cheating. Trying to like set this tripod thing up. So, get this thing off of here. Oh my God, my boob was like hanging out. Like you're lucky that, why are you leaving? It was falling out. That's not good. I was gonna show something really quick. My armpits are, sorry. Thank you for those roses. It's S Money FR. Where you live. I'm in Texas. Okay, no, I was just showing something that I learned. Like, but nobody cares. But I just learned it. I'm always learning, right? Especially with the makeup stuff, because you know, when you're broke, you don't spend money on like expensive makeup. I mean, you can get good makeup and get it on sale. You don't have to pay a lot of money, but it's just one of those things you don't really look into. So like a lot of women like myself, you're from New Orleans, I need to go visit there. Only maybe in the last couple of years started buying more nicer quality makeup, and then kind of trying to like figure out how to put it on, and how all these things actually help a lot. Yeah, I had a bunch of men on here, and then I started like talking about lipstick, and then they like left. So I still break out though. Drive me nuts. Athens, that's funny. I'm working a deal in Athens because I'm in sales. So yeah, that was it. I was working on that today, actually. That was interesting. What I was saying was like the lip gloss, like, or no, the liner, you go like darker. I put a little black there. What's up? Every thought matters. I keep reverting back to that. I can manifest anything. And then going in my like little rut, a pity party, and feeling sorry for me. You know, it's a battle. Lunch. I don't live in Athens, but that's what you're saying. I just work. So anyway, I need to like not let my boob pop out again, so somebody said they like what I did with my lipstick, and it's taken me like 20 minutes, so they try to explain something to them. They left. Like, look, you can go like this. You can literally put like all these other colors and like layer, like, I don't know what I'm saying. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. I'm learning all this stuff at my age, at fucking 39. And there's all these things I'm still figuring out. Isn't that crazy? I need to take this shirt off because it's like not. I want to get these done for my 40th birthday. Like, I just now figured out how to do this hair thing to get like this, this kind of, glad I'm feeling better. Yeah, I swear I had like COVID over the weekend. Like, I was just sleepy. I slept it off. Muscle aches, body aches. I slept. Who knows? I still kind of have sinus. It could just be like these bad allergies that get in your nose. Okay, so like this like wavy. Okay, nobody fucking cares. Look, the boobs slipping. Come on, it's slipping out. It's all about this like. You know what it is? These companies take the cheapest ingredient and they make you think, because they charge a lot of money, that like you have to spend a lot of money for certain things, but like the active ingredient is literally like sometimes glycerin or like petroleum jelly, which used to be like really cheap. You were sick for a few days too, kind of a cold. Yeah, it felt like a cold, but it was like worse. Okay, this isn't gonna, like, I have to change. I can't get in trouble over here. Like, it was worse. Okay, like wiped me out. Like, comment. Somebody told me somebody was in the hospital for a cold. They found, like, they did testing and it was just a cold. It was just a cold. But they said it sent them, like, the worst. Even a cold. Sheltered in place. That's what you do when there's like an emergency. You shelter in place. What you do when there's like an emergency. You shelter in place. What's it? That's why I'm talking all slow. Sorry. Couldn't fall asleep last night. Everybody wore masks and hid and didn't, you know, get I think what I'm trying to say is the colds got like more potent. Does that make sense? Or maybe they're just not testing for, you know, coronavirus, and like, because it's a type of cold anyway. Say anything to violate, you know, any the safety of the community. I still can't even. I was trying to show you the jeans I bought. So I actually just ordered a pair of jeans. I know I went on a little bit of a shopping. Like, I try not to spend a lot of money because I want to save, and, you know, I'm freaked out about recession and all this shit, you know, things happening to the, but I just had this desire to just buy some stuff like on sale, because like I could either like Look at that cute kitty. Oh my gosh. Who's your baby? I could like resell it. But I ended up liking this stuff. And so like, look at these jeans. They're amazing. The bell bottoms are back. See? They're like kind of a flare, like a bell bottom. They're like amazing. They fit perfectly. And I feel like I need to do a little yoga now, but I can't. This has to be changed or it's gonna cause me problems. I'm just stretching. It's not even for attention. I'm like kind of achy. That's the one thing that kind of sucks about getting older. It like rains and you like, I need to stretch. Like I need to stretch, like do yoga every day. Oh no. Oh God. Okay. What can I wear? I have to get out of this so we don't have a little accident. God. My stomach kind of hurts. This on. Put this on. It's like the 90s is back. My room is, yeah, I know. My room, it's bad. And I'm behind with my job. Like, I have a lot of work to do. Money. I'm in sales, so the more I work, the more I make. And then I keep saying I'm just going to hire somebody to clean the house, which I do sometimes. But then it's just disorganized. I need to organize my room, okay? I'm serious. Look at that chair. I bought it for $20. I'm a hoarder, okay? I'm like, it wasn't like any hoarders. I'm like, actually, yeah, it was. Okay. I'm like, it wasn't like any hoarders. I'm like, actually, yeah, it was like a dumpster as long as the fucking driveway. And my life coach was begging me not to go in because these church guys were like throwing things. Anyway, ta-da! So this is a bikini bottom. I was wearing, my legs look kind of, I have psoriasis. Do you guys have anything like that? The only thing that makes it better is like tanning. So like in the summer it'll go away. Okay. Anywho, here we go. How is it? Are they cute? Oh. I don't want to put on any. I don't want to put on anything more right now because this thing's falling off and I don't want to get myself in trouble right now. But I used now because this thing's falling off and I don't want to get myself in trouble right now. But I used to do that, and I will probably get back to it. I've just been, I don't know, trying to focus on my priorities and like doing my job and being responsible. And I used to like stay up late at night. And these like, I don't know. It's not that I don't want to do that, but my kids, be back. You know, it's still 7:35. It's not really late. You know what I'm saying? I can't just let it all hang out like I used to when the kids, like, I used to get, I know, but it's still, it's getting a lot of trouble on here. Oh, did you guys see my name? Sexy is back. My name was unsearchable for a while. They like banned the word sexy. I mean, and I'm like, built my whole account around this, but I was trying to build the audience, and then they kind of stopped pushing out like the thirst trap funny stuff, which I just don't understand why, because it's like the app is not for children. You can go on my Twitter or find me on Twitter and or ask me on my Instagram, DM me. I don't know. Anyway. So like the app is for like 13 and up. It's not for children. Like 13 is not. They do go to like rated R 13. They're exposed to things. So, and I'm not saying like full blown, you know, there's not supposed to be nudity on here. But women in a bikini would be the same as a woman that a 15-year-old would see on the beach. I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm saying on the beach. I'm not being weird. I'm not trying to be inappropriate. I'm saying so there'd be women videos, right, they were dressed kind of a certain way, and that's kind of how TikTok became successful. Like, that's what, beginning of last year, they like changed their like community guidelines. I don't know, it got worse and worse basically, and then they just like more so recently they stopped. Like, I don't know if you guys post videos, but if you ever had like just more so recently they stopped. Like, I don't know if you guys post videos, but if you ever had like just a 300, but you used to get like a few thousand, but it's like been like views, or 200, maybe get up to 300, but you used to get like a few thousand, but it's like been like that where but it's like been like that where I'm not really getting views. It doesn't matter what hashtag, what, none of that. It's just they're not like pushing that stuff out. So unless you're like, hi Kinley, it's good to see. I love these jeans. I was showing off these cute, adorable, like bell-bottom jeans that are going on sale, and you'll freak out when you see the other shoes that I got that I'm like, I want to keep one of them. You'll have to help me. Anyway, so the whole algorithm changed, and the TikTok surpassed YouTube for the hours of time people were on the app. So YouTube, Google, whatever, said, oh, no. And then they started doing the shorts, so then people get stuck on YouTube shorts, and that, and then they had that in their creator fund where they were paying creators. So I don't know, but that's where the competition came, so I started doing like the Idaho 4 case. I found it to be fascinating. I know it's horrific. I'm not trying to say it's for my entertainment or anyone's entertainment, but when I first heard about that case, I thought, wow, there's, a serial killer, like a psychopath out there, like a Ted Bundy type of person out there. And because that's really unheard of for young people to be taken and out in that type of way. And when you got to now in this day and age where we have social media, you feel like people. Like there's a lot of people that see me on my videos and watch me. It'd be cool if we ever met in person or whatever. Hopefully I wouldn't really be any different or whatever. But over time, people feel like you kind of know that person, So when you look at young people that are no longer here and you look at their social media and you kind of see their sense of humor and who they were, and you're just you can relate to those people more, and you can kind of feel like almost like those people could have been your friend, your I have young sisters that are in college right now. And so so the horrific thing that happened, but that's why my page turned into more true crime and news stuff. It really, because I posted some stuff and it just went viral, and I was finally getting views on stuff, and I was like, oh, so this is how you get views on stuff, because I post something I think is hilarious, creative, I look really good, and it doesn't go anywhere. So what they're doing, for anyone who cares about their page and cares about this type of thing, is they're trying to be more like YouTube, where people go to YouTube and look up a news story. A lot of people are now just going to TikTok, and they're becoming SEO, search engine optimization. So a lot of the videos now, if you don't look for your favorite creator or constantly comment or their stuff, you're not going to see their stuff, because they're not gonna does that make sense? They're just gonna, the For You page is gonna, if you constantly engage with certain people, you'll keep seeing those people, but if you don't, you might up. And so what was bad for me was you couldn't, my name was unsearchable, no results for a while. So, and I was really upset because I started getting millions of views, and I had made over $300. I'm not bragging, I'm just saying I had 15 million views one month, and I was actually making a little money in the creator fund, right? So I made 300, and then all of a sudden, within a month, they just poof, they cut me off. They say I'm not allowed to be in the creator fund anymore until June 17th of 2023 for 6 months. They will not hear my appeal. And then they say it's for community guideline violations, and then the list that they show me, I won most of my appeals. So I'm why are you counting those as strikes against? So now my account, why are you counting those as strikes against? So now my account is kind of you know, under an account warranty. Now my account is kind of like, you know, under an account warranty. Type in sexy, it was impossible. It was just gone. And I am grateful to whoever fixed that, because I was like, now I just felt like, you know, just really kind of beaten down, right? I know nobody's really that interested in this kind of stuff, but some people, I mean, they want to see me dance and do my yoga. And but there are some people, I know nobody's really that interested in this kind of stuff, but some people, but there are some people, and at first I was trying to do the trends, but then I realized everybody's doing the trends. So me being a nobody doing the trend is not going to do anything for me. So I started you're welcome for you. He's mine. I've made some really good supportive friends on here though. I love TikTok. But I'm trying to do a little bit of like some brand like deal things, because you can actually make money like with my account. I could literally charge people $1,000 for a video. So it's kind of like I should be doing that, but the problem is I don't know that I like really match up to a lot of brands. Like, you know, because I'm kind of like all over the place and not really like the wholesome mom. I honestly don't want to be that. I would love to have some type of impact in the world. And I think I will. I just don't know where and how it'll happen, but I think it's going to happen. I have a drinking problem. I'm like, but yeah, no, 100,000 people a while ago was nothing, but it took like I operated TikTok part-time job, really, you know, part-time job, really, you know, I took away a lot of time, really, you know, I took away a lot of time, and I don't know what it is. I guess it's the ADHD, but there's just all these like things I get really interested and obsessed, and then I want to do it, and then I get bored. But I don't know what the end all be all is. I do want to help people is what I'm trying to say, and in some type of way, just with where have you been my whole life? I don't know. God's like, I have a mission. I have a calling. I mean, we all do. But I feel like I've just been through like so much, and it hasn't taken me out yet. Nor, I mean, I'm not going to say that it will, but it's just like, so with that like experience, you know, and then I don't know. It's just interesting when you get older and you have actually like learned from some of your mistakes and learn things the hard way, and just used to like lie over, you know, these unavailable men that treat you like crap. You know, it's funny to be on the other side of that, sort of, because then you see other people doing that, and then you get to encourage them, you know, and man, I've been where you are, you know, And that's pretty much what life is all about. But I have 2 children that I feel like I struggle to be present for them. Something's up with my phone. Well, it just went on Do Not Disturb. I don't know. I'm switching like cable companies, so I think my internet connection will be a lot better because I have a box I haven't really set up that I'm paying. Yeah, that's probably what it is right now. But my biggest, like, I don't even know, I'm just rambling. I mean, you guys can talk about your stuff too, I don't care, but if you want to talk about what's bothering you or whatever, but my life's been an uphill, just a battle, right? And so, and now I've got these 2 kids. I know God's using these kids to work on myself, but I've been like so traumatized as such a small child that it's really hard. You know, I kind of push love away. Does that make, you just reject it? You just feel like the core belief is I can only rely on myself and everybody's going to let me down and everybody's going to leave. Come to TikTok for art. All I've been getting is news. Well, sorry, I have actually tried to incorporate some more creative videos and fun videos again. I want to mix those in there, but that's what I was explaining, Vaughn, was that's kind of where they're competing with Google, like YouTube, and so they're pushing out that stuff that's really like controversial, and and we do want to get away from the news, right? We do. But I sometimes will go down these rabbit holes and I can't stop myself. And thank you for your honesty. Yeah, I love being honest and authentic and genuine and non-judgmental and open-minded, but it's just those news is toxic. It is. Especially like I've said this, it is. Especially like I've said this that I'm following, I've kind of pulled back a lot, but there's not much, but they keep finding like, people to interview and things to like little breadcrumbs to give you to like get you going, right? Like, but you want more, but you can't. It's annoying, and I'm sure it's all psychological because of I think it's frustrating, the political climate that we're in right now and how polarizing it is. I'm using fancy words, but it's like I've become this person who thinks that the people that want to make the money and want to like do what they do, not everybody has everybody's best interest. And that's what's hard. When you are somebody who has integrity and, there's those certain lines you just would not cross because you have the Holy Spirit or something guiding, something just telling you that you're just, this is just wrong and you can't do it. It's like wrong to do it. Like the amount of money you're going to make, like in sales, you know, there's these people that don't know what the price of something is, and they're looking at you and they're like, oh, is this a good rate? And you're just like, yeah, it's a good rate. You know, there's some salespeople that don't genuinely care about the individual. Like, if I know the individual like cares, it's a small business and they care about the price and the rate matters to them, even though I could rip them off, I don't, because there's something inside of me that's like, I can't do that to them, it's wrong, you know. But like a big corporation or whatever, you know, you might be able to charge more and they don't care. Same, you know, same with that. But there are these big corporations, I'm not blaming, you know, I love capitalism, but it's not really being ran, you know, the way it was intended, you know, with the bailouts and shutting out, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? The mob, they're not operating it the way, you know, it's really supposed to be, you know. And so you have some of these companies that just, they don't care, they really don't care. It's sad, but they do, the dollar and the money, those is more important than like the consumer, right? And the people, the little guy, right? And so that's where, you know, government it has gotten so big, and people have like, it's like they just accept it. It's like they just accept it, and they don't realize that like they are elected officials. They are supposed to work for us. Like, we are supposed to hire them. Our tax dollars is supposed to give them, you know, income to do a good job to represent us. But unfortunately, a lot of people don't see it like that, and they just see it like, you know, that's who everyone else is going to vote for. So a lot of people just don't do anything, right? Sometimes not doing anything is negligent, right? It's the not doing anything, or not voting, or not trying to make a difference, or not running for office, or not opening your mouth because of for office, or not opening your mouth because of open up their mouth and say something, you know. There's this chain reaction, you know. But here they have a lot of people tricked into believing that this is like left versus the radical wing, you know. And it's like they are like arguing with each other, when it's like, have us conned into like arguing with each other, when it's like they're the ones that are like screwing us over, because they're taking the bribes, they're taking the money, they're saying, oh, I'll give you, you know, I'll sign off for that museum, and that your brother-in-law, you know, is gonna get money. And that's all it is. It's just a bunch of like embezzling, is what I see, especially with the countries. Like, oh, we're gonna start this, you know. And then there's these people that, bless their hearts, but they really in their heart think, oh my gosh, we have to help these other people, and oh my gosh, we have to help these other people, and oh, they wanted the war, you know, because they're making money off of it. They don't, it's just, it's sad, it's a sad thing, you know. So, and I don't know what to do anymore. I feel like there's enough of us that are like awoke or whatever, but it's like nobody's doing anything. Are they really doing anything, you know? And it's like, that's the whole point. It's we, the people. So we should not be fighting with each other, right? Because that's how they want us. It's divided, and it's like they're winning and we all end up losing. I don't know why I'm talking about that, but it bothers me. There's a lot of things that bother me. I just see things like nobody's doing anything. Everyone's scared of, I want to go to Scotland one day. People are scared to like speak their mind, and it's just, I don't know. And it used to not be like that. You could have a different opinion and you could talk about it and explain why that's what a debate was. And now it's just like, you're the enemy if you think differently. And it's just, I don't know. I could go on and on and on. I'm not really speaking on anything too positive because I want there to be, how are we going to fix it? How can I fix it? What can I do? What can I, it's like, fix it. How can I fix it? What can I do? What can I, it's like, because change can happen, right? And we know one person can create no freedom in speech. I mean, we still have it to some degree, but we have lost. There's been like, there's been like, I've been censored, and there is that feeling of like, Big Brother is watching you, and then I don't know if anybody watched, the Senate hearings, but they're talking about the government going to Twitter and being able to say, you're going to suppress this piece of information. And the Twitter, probably have to go because my kids are back. Maybe I'll come back when they're asleep, but I gotta do. But that's wrong. And then honestly, I'm not a hypocrite, okay? Donald Trump asked them to take some stuff down. He was too. He didn't like what they said. Right? So they were trying to point that out, but they were still trying to make it like it's this side or that side, and it's like, what's wrong is wrong. It's not one side or the other. It's wrong that this is happening. That any kind of governmental...
Mama,
Yeah.
I need a hug. This is me.
What's wrong?
Today, Zeke drums. We were jumping, and I hit my head hardly, and now I feel too dizzy.
Or I want to go paint on canvas.
And I'm dancing.
You guys both need your baths. Who's doing that first?
Dizzy.
Okay, well, better lay down. If
I want to maybe paint with you.
you have gum on it, I think you should... Wait, what?
Gum on it where? And what?
I don't know.
Mom, can I eat my candy?
That's what I was saying.
Mom, can I eat my candy?
I do have
got
to go
some
for a
shirt.
bit with the children. And then come back.
It's massive. What is
I
that?
don't really want to walk.
Really?
I want to go painting with you sometime.
We're on the way down.
So I could paint on canvas. And I can make this masterpiece.
Like, you mean painting with a twist? Like one of those classes?
No, I mean just like any paint. Like, I know you have some giant canvases, but I mean like, you know those blends, and then at the bottom there's like a land right here, and then
No.
there's some trees,
You need a
and
bath.
then there's
Who's taking one first?
Reagan. Let me lay down. I'm dizzy. Rest.
We are going to paint. And I do have big canvases and a lot of paint. I have a lot of art supplies to do art. And we are going to do art. Which is why I want to get organized.
Ooh, this one looks like it's got a bow.
So, you take your bath and then we'll
Did you cut the bottom of it?
do something in a little bit.
Do something. Like, what do you mean by a little bit?
We'll just hang out and like do something. I don't know. Just go get your bath.
What do you mean in a little bit?
When you're done with your bath.
We're gonna hang out after my death?
Uh-huh.
Yay!
This one's mother. No, you don't know the backstory. You don't know the backstory. I have this. I am going to get off here and force myself to engage with my children. This is not like I'm a single mom. I have worked so hard to provide for my children. I moved here with $2,200. Like I had nothing. Okay, I was a ward of the state. I was in foster homes, in group homes, at 14 years old, and I'm in therapy for all of this now.
Mama, I need some conditioner.
So, that being said, there are some issues with like that are going to be resolved in in therapy. I mean, I told it was going to be like 5 years. It's been 3.5. I'm getting better, but it took to get out of like the denial and actually realize like I was, and like it was bad. So I had like severe, every single mother, 10:30. Okay. It's my trainer. I had a back injury and
I need conditioner.
here, I'm putting it in here. So out of necessity. Honestly though,
Thank you.
I had surgery on my back where the disc ruptured, and it was very severe. And my son was a year old. You could not be like, you don't know, you have no idea at all. That's why I'm not even offended, because you just don't know. You have no idea. I have a job. I work for a Fortune 500. I'm not weak-minded. I'm not having a pity party. So I guess a moderator just muted you, so don't take it out on me. I don't get people like that, though. I totally respected him or her, whoever poop stick is. When somebody sees me like ignoring my kids and I'm on here, I know I look like a bad mom, right? So I'm like, okay, you're right. I'm gonna get off of here. I know I need to learn how to engage with my children. I'm just in survival mode. It's just like my mind's working. This is just a little break from that, but like I just was emailing a company that makes like $4.85 billion in revenue every year. Like I'm not some like peon. Like I work for a Fortune 500 company and I'm one of the top sales reps. I'm not trying to brag. Like I always downplay myself. Okay. I got off of food stamps and government assistance. And I have Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance for me and my children, and I bought a house for my kids, and like I fought so hard. And I'm not downplaying myself now, because when somebody's telling me, like, I'm on food stamps and I'm having this pity party, and I'm like, why are you saying that? Like, what is your purpose? Like, why would you ever feel like going on somebody's page? Don't even know. I made a joke saying I got 2 jobs and now I have 2 kids. Is that what you're referring to? Because I did not. I like my antibodies, my natural immunity. I don't know. I don't know why people come on and try to like be like mean to random strangers. It's just, but like, I don't know. I don't know why people come on and try to like be like mean to random strangers. It's just, but like, it's not. It's like just. It's one thing if somebody's like being rude to you and then you're snapping back to be rude to them. Hurt people hurt, like being rude to you and then you're snapping back to be rude to them. Hurt people hurt people. But like, oh, I'm just gonna go on this random person's like live to say like really mean cutting comments to them because they think they're better than me, because they think they're all that, cutting comments to them because they think they're better than me, because they think they're all that. Like, preconceived notions in your head is just completely wrong about me. And that's the problem. People form opinions and then they just run with it. And then I've formed opinions about people and I've had to be like, I was wrong. But everybody does. There's that single mom stigma of this white trash, whatever. You just have these ideas in your head about certain individuals, and then you find out like, wow, they really bust their ass. And you know, you just, everybody judges to a point, but it's when you cannot see truth and change your judgment. It's like, that's the problem. And today, especially with the media and these, like, they will take a new, like, people still think Kyle Rittenhouse went across state lines with a weapon. He didn't go across state lines. Like, they'll still say that. And people will still like that comment on Twitter. To me, that's like, you didn't watch the trial. You're still spinning the fake narrative. That's the word of the year. But like, for real. And then you got a bunch of other people that are like also just so like not in the loop that they don't know the details either. And to have the comment gets retweeted and it's a lie. And it gets liked and retweeted. So I digress. I digress. I do have, what I was opening up to was saying that, you know, part of my mind is I am always like kind of checked out, right? Not present. And I'm in this trauma brain. Like when I'm working, I'm like, I'm working, mommy's gotta work, mommy's gotta work, mommy's gotta work. And it's like, I can't stop because I was traumatized again with the pandemic, raising 2 kids, not on my pity party, but just saying like, I was like, oh my God, it's like me against the world, the apocalypse. I gotta take care of 2 kids. I've got to hoard canned goods and rice and, we're, you know, long shelf life. And, you know, I'm a nut job. And so, like, move out of the house with 2 kids for 8 months and move from place to place to place, you know, so you're like, their dad's nowhere to be found. And you're like, got no family. You're just doing the best you can with what you have, right? So there is a component of the parent, the single parent, because we're not intended to be single parents, being just checked out and like tired and like not really having a lot left over for the children. And then I feel a great amount of guilt, you know, because I do want to like pour into my kids, but I feel like that everything's, well, I do think everything's great, but it's like when you're like feeling like as a parent in a bad place mentally, it's real hard to like be fake, right? And like just lie to your kids and be like, everything's great, kids. Especially when you have had like not the best life. And I know my children are going to have a better life than I had. And I know they have opportunities. But it's like, it's almost, you feel like you're lying, right? You kind of, so it's hard. It's hard to like, but that's what I'm going to try to learn how to do is like be present, like, you know, and maybe I'll get used to it. Right? But I've spent so long just trying to like build, you know, and work and get us to a place where we were okay, where I had 6 months of savings, God forbid, my job. Like, who's going to take care of me when you don't have a husband, when you don't have family, and you have 2 kids that depend on you? That's not saying this to be on a pity pot or a victim. It's saying it to be like, that was my prime concern, period. That was it. Making as much money as I could, saving as money, thrifting, reselling, doing whatever I could to make as much money, to pile it away, to have that nest egg, which I still don't feel secure. Come to find out, that's what you learn. It's a condition. When you're raised with nothing, having to, fend for yourself, and then the carpet getting ripped out from underneath you, shocking things. You're stable in one foster home, everything's great. You got a friend, boyfriend. Then one day you're told, we can't be your foster parents anymore. I mean, that is crushing. Like, I don't say that for somebody to feel sorry for me. It's that I didn't feel sorry for me. And today, I process it in therapy, and I'm able to feel sorry for me. And that's how you heal it. You have to feel it to heal it. You have to feel it. You don't sweep it under the rug. Or you end up pushing everybody away the rest of your life and having toxic relationships and attracting sociopaths, because you're going to repeat that cycle over and over and over again till you heal. And you have to go through those stages of grief. There's no shortcut. That's what I learned. If you subscribe, I mean, I haven't really been pushing the subscription, but I have my Snapchat on I give the subscribers Snapchat. I don't know, it's not a big deal. I haven't been doing a lot of Snapchatting. I love Snapchat. I have like over 100,000, 25. I'm almost 40. I have like more points than... A lot of the snaps are from the kids, though. A lot of them now are really sweet because they're the little babies. You look back and you're like, you don't remember how hard it was. You just see how little those little babies are, and they're so cute. But you forget, like, how brutal it was, like, changing diapers and just... And everyone says, you'll miss it. And I'm like, no. I've never once been like, can we just go back to that time where I'm pumping milk every 3 hours and waking up every 2 hours and overweight and starving, can't feed myself because I'm constantly got a kid to like feed and a diaper blowout. And yeah, no, I don't want to go back there. But I don't want to miss the opportunities I have with my children now. And it's hard. It's hard when you're a parent. Even when you have somebody, everybody's so focused on like career. And this is so sad. This is why I'm going to have to go after this. But my daughter wrote me a note today that said, like, I'm going to force myself to hang out with my kids, and I will grow to like it. It's not that I don't like my kids. It's this like fear of like losing them, right? It's like this fear of ending when I've lost everybody. It's like I couldn't live loss. So it's almost I'd rather never have it. Because to lose it, because I'm telling you, it was heartbreaking to have those little glimmers of like living with these great people. Like I had these wonderful foster parents, and then they wanted, like I started getting depressed and having mental health problems and drinking, because what happened to me? Well, and then I got in trouble, and they were going to take me to AA meetings. They took me to my first AA meeting. They were going to wait for me to get out of rehab, and the caseworker says you can't go back here, you know? And it's like, nobody understands. And I'm not trying to be on my pity pot. It's just that I spent my whole life processing all these things that have happened. I'm like, wow, it all makes sense now. Like, nobody would be, you know, I give myself grace that I wasn't able to give myself before. Too many people that could have gone through all that and still got their bachelor's degree and is still here and like working and making good money and bought a house for raising their kids by themselves. It's a lot. And I just, that's the only reason why I believe there's a God, because I'm not capable. Truthfully, I am not capable of this. But I'll end with this, because I gotta find that little, what was I wearing? This, I didn't cry when I read it, but it's one of those things where I could have, and I gotta do something about it. She wrote to Mom from Reagan. She taught herself cursive. They don't even teach cursive. She wanted to learn cursive. She said, I feel sad that you're always locked up in your room because we never hang out with each other anymore. I understand that your love language is giving gifts, but I want you. Love, Reagan. Is that not the most like crushing thing to have your kid tell you? And I don't get it. And my therapist tries to tell me I'm not my mom, even though I do love my mom. She has good qualities. But when I was a kid, I didn't want to spend time with my mom. I just wanted to stay far away from her. And my kids want to spend time with me. And it's weird for me. It's like, why do you want to hang out with, like, why? But it's like, that's a blessing, right? And so that's what I'm going to be trying to work on, is just spending more time for engaging with my children. And it's not like I can't do it. It's just, I'll do it. Like, I haven't really been on TikTok in a while, but I do a lot of like different, everything's like work. Like I was building a YouTube channel. I'm always like just doing the next thing because I'm thinking forward that one day this will lead to more money. And if I have enough money, then I'll have security, because I've never had, and it's just this like rat race. And then you miss the moments of connecting with people. And it's like, that's like what's wrong with all of us right now. That's how society is. And COVID made it worse. They tricked you into like believing you couldn't, well, I told her when she's out of the shower or whatever, so yeah, I'm gonna hang up. But it's just like, I don't know what that looks like. I've never had real like relationship, like my whole life. So it's like, what does it look like to just spend quality time with somebody, Like, as weird as that is, it's like, that feels weird. But the thing about it is, they tell you if you just do it enough, eventually it'll be the new normal, right? It won't feel so weird. You'll be, fake it till you make it, I guess. I don't know. But I've been in this like survival like mode for so long that I'm constantly like, I gotta work, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. Just panic, just living in panic and not enjoying, right, my life right now, feeling that joy. And that's the goal for everybody, I think, for 2023 is to learn how to be in rest and trust God and to be in peace. I know that we don't have to work, right, so hard. When we rest, God works. When we like are struggling to make it happen, it's like we're forcing things and making it harder than it has to be. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do this year, is just, I don't know, one day at a time. I'm trying to get healthy, but people don't know. Everybody's got their own things they deal with, and struggles and things they bury and things that they think they've moved on from and gotten over or are no longer resentful. Oh, thank you. But yeah, I've just been on a complete like overhaul of like, I don't want to screw up my children, right? Because your children need to, what I didn't have growing up was believing that I had somebody who had my back no matter what. That's supposed to be your parent or a guardian of some sort, a grandparent, somebody, right? So when you grow up without that person, the world's a very scary place, right? No, it's just like it's long in the back, party in the back and business in the front. No. I got like way too serious. Everyone's like, oh my God, I wanted you to like totally be dancing on a pole for me. But you're like having this really intense heart-to-heart conversation. These jeans are amazing though. Before I go, and then I got these like, you guys have to help me pick out which, perspective that other people don't. Not that anyone else doesn't have something to offer, we all do. But I don't think God would have like gotten me through all of this for nothing. You know what I mean? It's almost like, how am I here? That's the scary part, because I've never been okay. Traumatized you are until everything a whack job. You're like, okay, I got money in the bank. Okay, my kids are healthy. Got a good job. Got my health. I got this. I got that. Whatever. But it's like, I still feel like the sky is falling, right? The jeans are great. But there's these shoes I have to help you pick. I really have to keep one of the pairs. You have to help me pick out which one to keep. No, these I'm keeping. Okay, so I got a really good on these. Sorry, Rebel Pride. I'll have to go another. I'm leaving in a minute. Oh, we got the Austin Powers. Yeah, I'm leaving in a minute. Oh, we got the Austin Powers. Yeah, he would like the shagadelic jeans. Amazing. Okay, shagadelic jeans. Amazing. Okay, look at these guys. They're ugly, but they're amazing. What do you think? I have to keep one of these pairs. I can literally like sell them probably for like, basically that's what I do. I'll buy like 2 and then I'll sell one and it'll pay for mine. Cause I don't know. I should do like videos on how to be like frugal and like, I don't know. I've had a lot of ideas. I've wanted to do a lot of things. So, not bragging. I'm just saying, like, part of that feeling traumatized has helped me be, like, frugal and cut corners and stuff. But it's like, I want to help other people do that. But thing about it is most people just do what they're going to do. And the people that, like, really need it are just not motivated. They're not driven. You see these people and you're like, oh, you're struggling. I'll tell you how to sell stuff on eBay. Come learn. They're just not the person to go out to the thrift stores and look up all the comps and check and learn the business. So I'm like, I have all this stuff that could be listed, but I can't find any. And I'm not saying I'm like amazing. I'm just good at like certain things. Like I struggle in some areas of my life as far as organization, and another person could excel in that area, but then why can't we trade? Like, what's wrong with... Where's the pink ones? You guys have to help me decide. I am definitely keeping a pair. Where did I put it? Okay. I have to get this room organized. I don't know if my kid would be interested in... Yeah. Okay, I'll be right with you in like 2 minutes, okay? I guess, yeah. I'm just trying to show them which pair I should keep for the... I have to keep one of these pairs. Here they are. Look. Which ones? So these are pink. So keep the pink ones. They're just like fun platform like slippers. They're like, or should I keep like these? These are kind of cool because they've got like the lines, you know. Dreamsicle. I don't know. What do you think, guys? Which one? Which one, guys? The orange or the pink? I keep neither. Dude, I can like make money off these. I'm not even worried about it. They're gaudy and horrible, but you want me to keep the pink ones? Think I could make... I wonder which one resells for better. The orange is kind of like... You can't choose. They're kind of funky. Nobody's helping. I have one for one. They're both bad. You're just so hell-bent on selling them. I've made really good, like, margins on flipping things on eBay, but it's not... What I've learned is it's all a hustle. Nothing... There is no free lunch. You always think you're going to have, like, the quickest, like, thing, and then you're just like, you don't. You don't. It's like they, like, are not... The time you list and take pictures and ship it, you just still spent like so much time. So it's like, how much is your time? Okay, so these are the orange. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I think I do want to keep the pink ones, probably. What do you think? They're always like sold out too, like, so. The Funkette Ugg. I have so many pairs of Uggs, it's ridiculous. But I would get them on sale and I would buy them when they, and then I'd like resell them too. So I felt like it paid for my collection, but whatever. It still cost my time. I love these are the best fucking jeans ever. Oh my God. I don't really splurge like that, you know. I mean, yeah, they were on sale, but honestly, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? The pink? Thanks for the follows. I used to get like 500 new followers every live, but now I get 4. That's okay. It's because I'm not like dancing at 2:30 in the morning, maybe. I don't know. Sell them. I want to keep a pair. Okay? I want to keep a pair because they're like fun. Like, they're fun slippers, and they're gaudy, and they're like platform, and they're like weird. Guys don't get it. They look like hooves. You're a unicorn. Like, I don't know. Now I'm partial to these, maybe. I don't know. Can't decide. I'm gonna have to do a poll. Yeah, I'll wear them. I'll wear them like as slippers. Or look, I have like little bell bottoms and like I could be, yep, it's like this is the style now, right? Pink. I don't know. I'm thinking I'm going to do a poll, like, I don't know if I'm going to do one on TikTok or do one on like maybe Instagram. Maybe I could get more reaction. I'm finally got some bell bottoms. Aren't they amazing? The orange is like kind of cool, but like I feel like, yeah, like pink is probably gonna match, don't you think? A little more, as far as like if you wear black, other shades of pink, you know. What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. This is not helping. It's not helping. I want to clean my room. I don't know. What do you think? You think it looks a little weirder probably because these are all solid. Do you like the solid look a little better as opposed to, what do you guys think? I think I'm partial to the pink. What do you guys think? I'm asking men. They're ugly. All right, well, I'm gonna go hang out with my kid like I said I would. So, and then maybe I'll do a... Yeah, I don't know. The orange are cool, but like I feel like the pink don't look as weird for slippers and they'll match more. I don't know. It's not really that serious. Oh, I can ask you. Okay, which one real quick before I go? Darla. Which one do you think? The pink or the orange? Because I'm keeping one and selling one. Like, they're like... My room's a mess. I mean, it's boxes of clothes and boxes of makeup and art supply. It looks dirty, but it's mostly just junk. But yeah, no, these bell bottoms are so cool and I love them. And I never buy stuff like without trying them on, but I just did it. I like just seriously did it. Bought those bell bottoms and they worked out. And I like the orange is just too weird. What do you guys think? I don't think the orange will be hard to sell because it's the more like weirder, gaudier, disco-y. I don't know. People are weird. People are weird. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're strange. Rain when you're strange. No one remembers your name. When you're strange. When you're strange. When you're strange. That's like the only song I can sing. Is like, I'm not a man. I'm female. Born with XX chromosome. I just have a register. I can do Mickey. Hello. Hi. Oh boy. Right here. Let's go. Mickey Mouse. I can do Kermit the Frog here. La 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 la. La 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 la. Emma like the pink ones. Yeah. Emma. But then I can do Jim Morrison. When you're strange, wait. Alright, yeah. Women sing when you're unwanted. I used to know the words, sorry. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange. When you're strange, when you remembers your name, when you're strange. I tried Johnny Cash. It's a little too deep for me, but because I was like, I can't. A ring of fire. I can't quite get there. Yeah, so we're still doing a poll. Now I'm liking the orange. I don't know. It's kind of like a candy corn. What do you guys think? I think the pink's just... She's going to do a poll. Now I finally got people coming in. Okay, but I'll have to come back. Everybody's holding me accountable. I have to hang out with my... They do, but to be honest... I've paid the lowest price you can really find for these, which was $65, and they're $130 normally. And some people are selling these on Poshmark for $220 and stuff, especially when they sell out. But right now you can find them for $80, but only select sizes. Trust me, I know. It's gonna get this 9 is gonna be a very coveted size, and I'll definitely be able to get $110, $120 for them, no problem, I'm sure. Which color sells for the most? They're just fun. They're ugly, but they're fun. I don't know. Okay, so I'm gonna hang out with my kid. Now you're saying orange. No, I don't know, because I feel they like that dreamsicle thing. I don't think there's something nostalgic about this one. Oh my God. And then I went psycho and I spent $200 on Macy's. And I didn't. See, then I have buyer's remorse because I'm like, I don't need all these blankets. I bought, but they were like so cheap. And like the kids' twin sheets, go to Macy's if you guys need anything. That had like $8 and something cents for like a set of like twin sheets. That's a good price for like boys plaid like sheets. And then like they had these deals on these blankets that were like $10, like $11. And like, see, I'm the type of person that'll save that stuff for like Christmas. Like I bought the soaps. That's why I'm a hoarder. I have all this stuff, or I'll resell it or whatever, but I bought 25 things of soaps because they were $1.87 a piece. And they're $7.50. You give a teacher a couple of these hand soaps, and it's like you gave her a $15, thing. Christmas is done, right? That's just how I am. And then I can splurge on something stupid, like, I don't know. Okay, I have to hang out with my kid, remember? Exactly, I was going to sell one, and I was going to pay for my pair. But I don't know what I paid. Which ones do you like? These are probably... I found it, resold a couple pairs for like $400, the over the knee Uggs. These jeans are like amazing, guys. They're amazing. Okay. I was gonna teach my daughter how to list on eBay, but now she's saying she wants like an Etsy type. She wants to knit. She got really good at it. Like she made this for me. She like sewed this. I'm like, what? She like sews, like she made this she makes these hats, like just whips them up, and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. Did not teach you how to for Valentine's Day. Look at this. And she put a little Valentine's Day card in it. And she's like, oh, it's to hold your phone. And you can put like a little credit card. And she's like, oh, and look. She's like, she made a little pouch for me to hold my phone with my, she's like, oh, look. And it goes like this. Look. It closes. She's a fucking genius. Like, what the fuck? Just turned 9. Who fucking does that? That's like crazy. I should show you the other stuff before I hang up. She likes when I brag about her anyway. What? She likes when I brag about her anyway. What? Your bath is next, sir. That is really loud. Can we like turn that TV down a little bit, please? Yeah. The hat.
The seam is the part that goes to the back.
Look at the frog eye. Look. Kermit the Frog here.
Looks good on you.
Like, what? She just like made the, like, what? It's crazy. It's insanity. Where's your cow? Oh, look. She's like, what is this gonna be?
That was the blouse I was trying to make, but it didn't really turn out good.
It's like one of them little
Here's the cow.
hand mint things.
Here's the cow.
What? Oh, what is this?
Here is the cow.
What's this?
What?
Almost like a tree skirt.
I didn't make that.
Who made that one?
Remember the girl that...
Oh my god, the cow. I love the cow. Look at this.
I made you one, the blue one, remember? And the bunny. Oh, and
I showed him the bunny.
did you show them the blue cow and the
Oh, and where's your water bottle holder?
Oh my god.
The dog's like, what are you doing? And then she like made her water, like one day she's like, got her water bottle in this. She's like, hey, I made a water bottle holder. I'm like, okay. And she went to school and then she's like, oh, I sold one for $20. Did that person ever give you the money?
No, I didn't sell one. They never gave me the money.
Are they going to?
I don't know. I gotta remind them. Okay, what are we gonna do?
Well, no one's going to take his bath.
Okay.
This hat actually looks kind of good on me. And which one should I keep?
I don't know. Show me them. Oh, those? Orange.
I like the pink ones.
I like the orange better.
Darn it. Now I've got to... Okay. Go jump in the tub. Okay, I will catch up with you guys. It looks like a little Miss Muffet.
Okay, so you need to
Get off of my stuff.
I can't fucking have chocolate. Yeah, exactly. Go
You're
wash
not
your
supposed to
hands.
swear. Go wash your hands. Okay, I gotta help him. All right, bye.